got us this ban Affliction make a return for the team too. Oh god, it's actually like zooms in. Oh, he's like taking a, it's almost like he's taking a bath in his little soul. Well, we got Lazy Cat as a pharaoh in the back with Samuel also as a pharaoh. I like him Mog. We got us Sensei back here with Chicago. It looks like, yeah, they're letting Ban. I was like, yo, can you guys let Ban go first just to have him join the duels? He's gonna be sacrificing his Fellhound versus Chill Pills as Unholy. I guess he can't really interrupt Chill Pills. Well, he can interrupt Chill Pills technically, but he does want to sacrifice the pet in order to make sure he gets a cast. Gonna be a Soul Rod, trying to go for the big damage. Wall up right now. Mortal and Chill Pills. Does he have himself the big burst? It's gonna be massive drain versus Chill. It's gonna be the AMS. Trying to see if he can survive the drain. Gonna be a big port for Ben Affleck as Chill Pills just rotting down to these dots with the Dark Layer. Continue to blast him. Somehow regains a little bit of health. I'm not sure where from, but he does gain a bit of health. Ben Affleck still has himself a massive haze buff with the Dark Glare still present, still able to keep the dots rolling versus Chill Pills. Stun, and it's actually going to be immune to some CC for a bit. Chill Pills swapping out to a different playstyle, playing more of a Shadow Warlock build. Ben Affleck is going to be able to get a full dot onto, full fear onto Chill Pills. Should be able to go for Shadow Fury. Actually going to be the IBF. I don't know if he actually missed it or not, but he could go for a big drain. With the extra pets, bonus pets for Chill Pills, Ben Affleck could put an Agony on the bonus pet in order to gain a little bit extra value. And look at that drain. That drain heals for so much for Affliction Warlocks. It is incredibly strong. Chill Pills actually using a Death Coil onto his own pet just to make sure that thing's alive. Gonna be a UA getting set up on Chill Pills. Does get the Crypt Fever rolling. Transforming his Apocalypse into a Crypt Fever. Fear onto Chill Pills. Could go draining the pet. Drain pet in the Death Knight. Keep himself healthy. Chill Pills with an AMS. Tried to live. That's gonna be his pet actually melting to the dots, and the drain has to summon a new one. Can he summon a new one? I don't know if he can. Playing that Spell Warden together with AMS, he's got himself lots of magic defense. That's going to be a Ban Affliction dropping in a big ball of absorption with a Dark Pack. Another setup by Chill Pills summoning a new ghoul, and that's going to be the big damage out of the Crypt Fever. Massive port for Ban Affliction. I guess he used the Gateway together with the Soul Shape, and that's going to be a massive drain to catch up a little bit of health. Again, can keep the pets as well as Chill Pills dotted up. Getting interrupted, so he's actually going to be free to cast. He's going to ramp up his damage of his dots. Got himself the full Dark Layer very soon. Going to be another Crypt Fever out for Ben Affleck, onto Ben Affleck. Chill Pills getting hit with a Mortal Coil. Trying to go for a Rapture into a bit of a drain versus Chill Pills. Might have to reposition so you can go for a big old port. Is going to reposition to get back in behind the pillar. On team, did we introduce team 1? We got us this Beatman, Flowerson. We got a Heat Motion in the back of Kin, and now introduce him. There it is. I just want to make sure I don't miss this duel. Ben Affleck trying to go for a big soul. Down on Chill Pills. I think you pre-AMS it. Going to be another Crypt Fever on the Affliction Warlock. Got himself a big haze buff. Trying to go for a big drain. Could potentially be massive down to Chill Pills as soon as the AMS falls off. Trying to go for a fear. That's going to get interrupted. Could potentially still get a big dots on Chill Pills. Is going to try to go for a big drain. Grippy hand is up. Could potentially go for a full dots together with Dark Layer. It's going to go for a port. Does he have access to this gateway again or not? Gonna be drained off of that ghoul. Is making sure that ghoul is dotted up. Not gonna see the Dark Soul Dark Soul Hysteria. Actually, for Affliction Work is Hysteria, instability for Demonology. For a while, could go for a big old Dark Layer if you wanted to. Is going to ramp up his dots, trying to go for a stun. Trying not to get interrupted, but Chill Pills, though, if he can help it. Fear is going to get stunned up, and it's going to be a pet. Empowered. Ben Affleck could be in tight spot right now. Could. Wallace is going to Wallace off, trying to get a fear on Chill Pills. Is going to trinket out of it. Ben Affleck with a massive drain on both the pet as well as the Death Knight. Trying to recover and keep himself as healthy as possible. Dark Pack coming back up very soon. Needs to maintain the dots on both the pet as well as Chill Pills, and maybe even the mages. Is going to go for Soul Shape, trying to see if he can go for Gate. Chill Pills looking to maybe land a grip onto Ben, but I don't think it's going to happen as Ben Affleck is going to chill behind the pillar. Drain again onto that pet. The more drains he can get, the more healing he can get out of it. Definitely needs to make sure to spread agonies on everybody. Ramping up the dots so he's going to be able to get those dots to tick faster, get him more procs for the drain life, and a bigger heal before dampening really gets up in the high health. Chain of Eyes onto Ben, trying to get a UA onto Chill Pills. Chill Pills trying to be very careful with his interrupts. Since Ben Affleck is playing that Resolve Trinket, going to be full Soul Rot, everything with Chill Pills, big dots, Dark Light joining in. Ben Affleck could maybe go for a big drain. Chill Pills under a ton of pressure, does not have AMS. Does he just down the dots and Dark Light? The Dark Light actually is doing work. Wait, Chill Pills could just rot. He's got himself Spell Warden. It's absorbing a little bit of damage taken, but it's still super low in health. Stun to Ben Affleck, no health whatsoever. I think it might just be drained. Big drain, a big Death Strike from Chill Pills. Trying to survive the Warlock output. Wall up for Ben Affleck, UA and everything. Trying to just go for Malefic Raptures with drain, AMS up for Chill Pills. Barely surviving, trying to get aggressive with the Crypt Fever. Got himself a little bit of resources up as well. Drained, but Ben Affleck tried to keep the pressure rolling versus Chill. big yoink grip with a stun. Ben Affleck is going to have to sit with that result trinket. Anytime he gets stunned up, it is going to be 20% more effective. But then he got a bit of immunity for a short amount of time. Mortal and chill pulse with a fear, drain life with the UA. That grip apparently doesn't make him immune though. So grip is displace your ability. A little bit different of CC, but perfect disruptor. Chill pills is going to get rotted down to those dots. Got him some big execute. Ben Affleck did activate Dark Soul, just trying to avoid chill pills as best he can. That's tough matchup, man. Unless you can somehow find a way to like get a silence onto Ben Affleck and then nuke him down with burst. With this man having as much mobility as he got, Warlocks do have quite a bit, especially his Night Fame. Those dots are eventually going to rot you. Like, there's not much you can do. I kind of love how dots are so much more prevalent for Warlocks in PvP now. I am happy about it personally. I know it's like, oh man, what's up with dots on you? You could just AFK and live. But I kind of was like, but it's kind of weird that Affliction Warlock dots weren't that good for the last few expansions, you know? But it's like, it's a class all about dots. That should be the strongest part about him. Kin getting loaded up with dots, Dark Lair extending them, King just about to melt behind the pillar. Wait a second. Oh my god, Kin. Oh, Ben Affleck. Oh my goodness. Look at the team too. Literally, I think Flowers is backing up. He's like, I don't want none of that. Oh, but Flowers in. Flower Sins, it's gonna be first up. Oh, I love that Ghost form. He's a bat too. Oh, he's literally playing bat chest. He's a bat chest. The new Twitchy mode, or the recent Twitchy mode. But it's gonna be sending out ghosts. Dude, if you could transform your Ghost Wolves into those Zereth Mortis Wolves, that'd be awesome. Blizzard, get on that. Ghost Wolves for Zereth Mortis Wolves. Get on that, Blizzard. Those look awesome. That's gonna be. You ways gonna set up a Ben Affleck wall. As Flowerson's trying to go for a bit of the Night Fate burst, getting interrupted as Ben Affleck did sacrifice his Fell Hound, so he has access to interrupt. Going to be short interrupt for Flower. Is going to be Soul Rod getting set up between him and the Rock Boys. Has the double drain. Flower trying to see if he can blast him out. That's going to be the Seed Pod. I think Ben should be able to got it up and Malefic Rapture down. Actually has to go for Malefic Rapture. That's an ability that doesn't get used a lot in PvP until you get your tier set. Actually, can you ever check if Ban got any part of his tier set? Because Malefic Rapture should be pretty good. Oh, hit motion. Stood there, trying to go for a nice honor bow, but Ban, I guess he didn't notice that he was bowing. And you just spend the time loading him up full of dots. Hit motion was just trying to go for a bow. Hit motion, dude. He's the one guy trying to keep it as respectful in these 5v5 duels, man. He's trying to keep these duels respectful, trying to go for the bow, trying to keep it honorable, man, no matter how he performs. Trying to go for a big Stormkeeper, could potentially be a big burst. Ben Affleck backing up out of there. Emotion does want to drop down the big Kyrian Totem on him whenever possible. Is walling off the damage. Can remove the agony though. Should move the agony whenever he can. I don't know what happened to the Kyrian Totem. Maybe he switched it out. Maybe it's no longer Kyrian. Gonna be a fear by Ben Affleck. After the stun, he's immune to CC for a second. Drained to hit motion. Could be in big trouble. Might be in bad situation. Healing surges that keeping him alive. Gonna be Ben Affleck trying to land a fear. Malefic Rapture's flowing. That's actually quite a bit of damage. Big drain to hit motion to see if any way to heal right now. Might be in trouble. Oh. And Beat Man is the last. Come on, Beat Man. Give it a real duel, man. Come on, dude. Oh, come on. He's going to sleep. Give it a real one, man. There you go. Give it the best. Just do whatever you can. Slam out Ben Affleck. It's you versus a lock. It's going to go for that Aegis Trinket really early. It's offsetting a lot of the magic damage to that shield, which is actually helpful. It's going to be a Shield of Vengeance. That is a Hysteria and Dark Glare. That's actually worth trinketing. That is a big 2-minute cooldown. Beatman trying to see if he can survive this cooldown. The Dark Glare is not helping the situation. Definitely should be building some resources off of the Dark Glare if possible. Trying to set up the big hammer. Ben Affleck making sure to maintain those dots on Beatman with the Fleshcraft to follow. And Ben trying to keep the pressure and the dots rolling. Beatman trying to waddle over to him. Has a hand of freedom to keep himself rolling. Stun to Ben Affleck is going to be a longer stun. Activates Dark back. There's going to be a wall as well. Trying to use all defensive together. There's a lot of damage out of this Paladin though. Fear. Beatman is going to get feared. Nothing he can do about it. Ben Affleck finds himself super low health. Mortal doesn't have to catch up a little bit. Big drain to catch up on quite a lot of the health. Rapture and all these dots. So it's going to be more agony ticks. More dot ticks in general. Stun to Beatman around the corner. Could potentially hit him with a drain as it goes around the pillar. It's going to just make sure to keep those dots refreshed. So Beatman is at least taking constant pressure. Big drain, Shield of Vengeance with the Aegis. Oh, Flush kept trying to help him out. He got a second one. No. Just trying to rush out. Stun. This is it. Make the biggest play happen. Actually, he doesn't have a Wings proc. Wing procs. Maybe he can make something happen. Using it defensively more than anything. Going to be worse up. Oh, so close. Maybe you can go for the next interrupt. Was gonna stop. Wait, he might actually be having no damage. Wait, Ben actually took a bit of burst there, trying to drain off of the slime, but a 48% damage making it difficult. Wings are up for Beatman. Might actually have it here. Interrupt Ben. Wait, oh, he did it. Wait, this Paladin. Oh, this Paladin did it. No way. I honestly thought this man was super behind. There's no way for him to come back. Beat Ben. My goodness. No way. I was honestly thinking it was going to go into Warlock's favor, but Beatman did not give up, man. Those shields, he's trying to see if he can slam out big damage into the dome of Samuel, but he doesn't have the wings himself. They're trying to build up a little bit of resources. Man, that was a close duel. That was clutch. That was so close. Damn. Yo, Ban, that was amazing performance. I honestly thought it was going to be in your favor, but Beatman, at the beginning, it looked like this man gave up. He literally went to sleep. He literally gave up. He's like, there's no way I can beat an Affliction Warlock. This man stuck it out to the very end. Big Cosmic Trinket. I think Bateman, he did it what he could. He did all he could. Can we get another one in? That was amazing, dude. That was awesome. Badwell, that was so fun. Thank you for the invites. 5 minutes of walking circles in my limit. Okay, fair enough, Badwell. You want to go again?